Hey family, hey. It's your girl Just Jossie or Jessica K. Carter, whatever you like to call me. Today on Just Joss Speaks, we're talking about minimalism. So during my last effort to becoming a minimalist, I decided to do a mass trash session, and that included about 75 items that I just got rid of, not thinking about. But after I did get rid of the things, I asked myself, why did I have so much shit to throw away in the first place? Like, what's the logic behind this? And it led me to think and to examine myself, and this is what I came up with. Memories. Memories are embedded in so many items that we keep. It is ridiculous. And yeah, we might have that fear of possibly, losing our memory as we age and things of that nature. But with technology today, there are so many ways to condense our photos, to take pictures of items that we actually like, and then upload those. These are my notes, sorry. And then take pictures of items and actually upload them to a more permanent database so we don't forget them, or to simply reduce the amount of items that I had that were linked to memories. So that was one reason I actually kept things, and it helped me release, some of those items after the process ended too, because I still remembered what they were associated with. So that fear that I have of possibly losing my memory as I age, it's not relevant right now, and I shouldn't live in that fear. And if I want to prepare for my future, I can do that with the awesome technology we have today and actually make that happen, okay? The second reason I had so many items is because I was simply unorganized. I found multiple things, the same items, multiple times throughout my garage, throughout my kitchen cabinet, underneath my kitchen sink. It was just a whole bunch of extra shit, okay? Some Windex that was almost done being used, so maybe I bought a new bottle trying to be prepared, but never finished the old bottles, and now I got two of them underneath my sink. Or something as simple as having 10 pair of gloves and tossing them everywhere, and then they old and you don't want to use them. Ridiculous. Had I organized those items beforehand, I would know not to purchase them again. I would know where to find them when I'm actually looking for them. And then I would be relieved and content and saving money because I'm being proactive with the things I actually own. I value them now, not later in a quick moment where I have to go buy them again, but now. So that was another thing I noticed during my quick trashing moment. Emotional buy-in. How many times do you go to the store when you're hungry? Don't do it. How many times do you go online when you're sad and buy a new outfit? Don't do it. How many times do you tell yourself, oh, I can do X, Y, and Z, and it'll make me feel better? And in the process, you're associating what's in here with something that's out there. So I am definitely a culprit of emotional buy-in as an individual that struggles with high functioning depression. I find myself always on the go, always on the go. And sometimes that always on the go is sitting down and investing in things I like, or even my business, when in reality the best way to invest is not related to my emotions. It's during a sound time when I'm actually making a sound, solid, smart investment or purchase. It don't even have to be an investment, but the thing is not letting my emotions lead me to that purchase, and later on down the line realizing I don't need it, or having so much emotion put into this item that I can't get rid of it in the future, It's just a big circle I don't want to be involved in. So no more emotional buying, okay? Just like emotional eating, because we don't want them extra pounds to our hips, waist, and all that other stuff, right? I don't want that extra shit in my house. So no more emotional buying. Changes make us accumulate so many things. We change, you know. My family has been in this house for 4 years, and even if I take away my family value, me, just the way I've changed over the past decade, I have clothes that I will probably never wear again. I definitely have gardening stuff that I threw away because I realized that's not my gardening style anymore. So now I'm just saving it and keeping it because it's good stuff, but I'm not really gonna use it. And do I want to spend time to find somebody that wants, 4 totes? Not for real. I'd rather just recycle it, move on with my day, and know that I made more space for my garden to actually bloom and blossom by simply getting rid of the dead stuff. Get rid of those loose ends, right? Yes. The other thing I noticed during my last trash it marathon as I walked towards my minimalist lifestyle is I had to remind myself, you can only control you, bitch. So as a family of 3, with other people who are close at heart that we see often in our home, there's only so much that I can control. Now, don't get me wrong, you're gonna set your standards, you're gonna set your guidelines, you're gonna lead the way. That is the most important thing. You get a lot of things done when you lead with your actions versus just with your conversation, okay? So setting that standard, being a role model, having those gentle conversations, they go a long way. But you can only control what you can control. And in that little moment, you should find so much peace that you're actually figuring out, if the people and the things around me, that I associate with add to or take away from my peace. And it becomes a little journey because you really have to self-reflect, and you have to remember that everybody comes from different backgrounds, were raised different, and even once you begin a family, 10 years in, you're still learning stuff. And even little things like the way you like your house to look, the presentation behind it, and the lifestyle you want to embrace. Again, it can change, so the young lady I was 10 years ago didn't care about the crib as much as I do now, baby. Husband been getting these rude awakenings. But I can't control them. I can't do nothing but control me, pray and believe that my actions and my encouraging moments manifest and assimilate a new culture in my household and within my family. And as with all things, with time, they start to bloom, they start to mature, and things become a little different. So if you're like me and you're starting a journey on your own and you're kind of having to motivate others with you in the process, stay encouraged, okay? It doesn't happen overnight, especially when you're used to something, on a regular basis, and you're having to get out those habits. Stay encouraged, be motivated, and show people grace the same way you show yourself grace, and it'll all change in time. Okay, family? So I really hope this short video helped you, telling you why I do what I do in my march towards minimalism. Look like I'm finishing just in time because baby girl just woke up and we got to get our day started. But till next time, family, don't forget to subscribe. We want to see you. We want to hear from you. Tell me, what are you doing in your minimalist moments and your march towards becoming more aligned with the lifestyle of simplicity and simple things and enjoying the peace that's already in you? How are you marching towards that? What have you thrown away recently that made you say, why do I have this? What have you ran across? Let me hear your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe. Until next time.